It's not quite clear why, but Brits seem to be far more liberal than any other nation when it comes to choosing their sexual partners. Take Emma McCabe from London, for example. Emma has a lover called Tim, whom she is planning to marry. So far so good. The physical side of their relationship is working out very well too. In fact, Emma claims that Tim is the best lay she's ever had. The thing is though, Tim is a poplar tree. Turns out there is a name for this condition that Emma is suffering from, although not really suffering, I guess. It's called dendrophilia, and yes, it occurs frequently enough to have received a name. And yes, it does mean that you get hot for trees. Will they opt to move to a nicer area if they decide to start a family? Unlikely, I guess. Gives the term tree hugger a brand new meaning, doesn't it? One day, in the middle of the street, Emma's compatriot, Mr. Paul Bennett from Manchester, suddenly pulled down his trousers and had a nice time with a public mailbox. Whether that episode resulted in a happy ending for Mr. Bennett, I don't know, but definitely not in the long run. The escapade resulted in the court ordering him to do social work. Whether a restraining order was issued also remains unknown. Another Brit, Chris Donald, used to post pictures and videos of himself spending some quality time with cars. He gathered his first sexual experiences with vehicles at the age of 17. By now, he is supposed to have had it off with over 700 means of transportation. His manual how to make love to a car or other vehicle can be found online. And oh wow, it's a GeoCities page. Mr. Donald's achievement, however, has been topped by Edward Smith from the state of Washington. Not only has Mr. Smith managed to stick his thing into over 1,000 cars, but he can also claim the dubious fame of having sexually abused the helicopter from the TV show Airwolf. Andrew Davidson, who was on a train from Aberdeen to Glasgow, was arrested after assaulting a drinks trolley while ecstatically emphasizing his arousal, by which I mean he kept announcing his improper intentions towards the trolley to other passengers. I suppose I should also mention Mr. Daniel French, who showed some tenderness towards a fence in London's Leicester Square, but compared to all the other achievements I've just mentioned, his deed almost feels prosaic. Other objects people from around the world have made love to, or tried to make love to, include a hornet's nest, a cash machine, a stereo, a bike, a picnic table, a park bench, a lamppost, and various road signs. This is by no means an exclusive list. Oh, and one woman from Michigan is madly in love with the Berlin Wall, though she is also in an open relationship with other buildings and constructions, notably the Eiffel Tower. And no, I'm not making this up. If I was able to come up with something like that, I'd probably be doing stand-up instead. Now, that scene from American Pie doesn't really seem so far-fetched, does it? Thanks for choosing this video to waste a few minutes of your life. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. No need to subscribe if you don't want to, it's entirely up to you. And yeah, have a naughty day.